BEIN TV, connected to your world.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to BEIN News Updates, bringing you news that made headlines during the week. Broadcasting from Benab House, Atomic Junction, Medina. My name is Khadija Tikubra Keilani. To our first story. The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has reiterated his appeal to the chiefs, metropolitan, municipal and chief executives in the country to rise up and take up the lead roles in the fight against illegal mining, Galamsey. He made the call when he was addressing the traditional authorities at the National House of Chiefs in Kumasi on Wednesday, 5th October 2022.
The president maintained that the battle against illegal mining can only be won if there is a closer and effective collaboration between the government, traditional authorities, and relevant stakeholders. According to him, the chiefs, who are custodians of lands, have an obligation to protect the lands entrusted in their care, and that joining forces with government to fight illegal mining is a duty they owed their communities and the country. He said since the inception of his government, there has been strong commitment towards eradicating the Galamsey menace, but the efforts are being thwarted by the lack of collaboration from some chiefs, persons, and key institutions. He expressed the openness and transparency of his government to mining, but clarified that mining must be done within the scope of the country's law, as well as responsible and sustainable means. For President Akufo-Addo, the battle to protect the country's water bodies requires an all-hand-on-deck approach that must be devoid of politics and personal interest. He bemoaned the political polarization of the fight against Galamsey and admonished politicians to rise above such partisan and selfish gains. He contended that his government will remain resolute in its determination to ensure the sustainable use of the country's rich mineral resources. The president of the National House of Chiefs, Ojiawowo Yaujebi II, expressed worry that Galamsey activities are a threat to the survival of Ghanaians and that any action taken towards its curbing must be embraced by all. He observed that illegal mining activities have affected cocoa industry as well as Ghana's revenue generation and employment targets, and urged that persons found to be engaging in illegal mining activities be dealt with in accordance to the law.
President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has directed the Director General of State Interest and Governance Authority to work with the Auditor General on the causes of the infractions cited in the latest report, identify persons responsibly, and make the necessary recommendations as prescribed by law. According to President Akufo-Addo, the 2021 Auditor General's report has reported an increase in the number of infractions committed by specified entities, and this demands answers from the chairpersons of these entities. He made this known on Monday, 3rd October 2022, when he held a meeting with the Director General of the State Interest and Governance Authority and chairpersons of specified entities at the Jubilee House. According to the President, specified entities have been set up to provide efficient public services, promote public economic activities, contribute to our GDP, reduce imports, increase exports, and thereby strengthen our economy. In addition, he indicated that specified entities must create the economic superhighway. The President thus urged heads of specified entities to drill down and agree on the causes and find solutions to address the infractions pointed out by the Auditor General and the 2020 State Ownership Reports. President Akufo-Addo encouraged specified entities to trade amongst themselves, increase production, and patronage of domestic products and services. A middle-aged lady, Madam Philomena Jobo, has won the Most Distinguished Baller Woman of the Year 2022 award. Madam Jobo, a sweeper with Zoom Lion Station under the capital of the La Nkwantanai Municipal Assembly, Medina, was presented with a plaque and a luxurious plush hotel accommodation with free meal for a period of 1 month at the AH Hotel within East Legon.
She was presented with a plaque and a luxurious plush hotel accommodation with meals all for free for 1 month at the AH Hotel within East Legon. Madame Zobo is a sweeper with Zoom Lion and is stationed under the capital of the Lankwantanai Medina Municipal Assembly in Medina. She was thankful to the organizers of the awards and encouraged her colleague sweepers to give the work all their best, for their time will certainly come, as she was not expectant of any recognition. The Ghana Environmental and Sanitation Awards was organized for the first time by the founder and CEO, Nanaya Okwachibuadu. Several people were recognized and awarded with plaques and citations, including 8 subsidiaries of the Jospon Group of companies, namely Zoom Lion Ghana Limited, Sewage Systems Ghana Limited, Metropolitan and Allied Waste Management Services, and 1 Million BEIN Project, among others. The executive chairman of the Jospon Group of companies, Dr. Joseph Siao Ejapon, Mr. Ernest Morgan Aqua, General Manager of Metropolitan and Allied Waste Management Services, Ms. Patricia Oforiata, Senior Communications Officer of Zoom Lion, and many others were awarded at the awards night at the AH Hotel in Accra.
A student entrepreneur of Lakeside University emerged winner of the maiden edition of Zongovation's Hub Zongo Shark Tank Business Reality Show. Jibril Yakubu took home a cash prize of 10,000 cedis after winning the business pitching competition with his Tankos Enterprise business plan, which seeks to provide goods and services to the people within his community in the Oti region with ease.
He took home a cash prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis after winning a business pitching competition with his Tankos Enterprise, which seeks to provide goods and services to people within his community in the Oti region with ease. The first and second runners-up, Khadija Usman of Oscar Halim Food Processing and Hamdiya Abdulatif of Eco Period, also took home the same cash prizes. The winners were selected from 10 finalists who made it to the grand finale of the competition. They expressed gratitude to the organizers and shared how they were going to utilize the cash prizes.
Zongovation Shark Tank, that they offered this platform to find people who are having the mindset or the opportunity and also need of the money. I'm very, very much happy because this amount is going to put into productive, very, very effective productive, and I'm sure the years to come this amount will be large and also bear fruit.
Alhamdulillah, 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 and Nazama the second runner. Zongovation Hub soon te makemu so saying don't name mutu name the bounce on shigachki mutani. Urin the mutani sike kuluna so boy kaina. I'm out with the pitchings and there's a 1 HM in try. Even the first time I got there, shake na shake because I'm not used to shiga mutani. I always want to do my thing at my corner. It's a shaka chana try and I try and I have to go to the next stage. I didn't know.
It's a lot of them. So, me not winning one number one album, one day win, Mutumin Zongo, Yaro Zongo, Kuma, I've been there deserve, ya deserve, she so Akabashi winner. It's a Mumara, my by in the after her Uti region. It means there's really a problem then they can solve, and he needed the money to really invest in his business. It's a congratulations to Tanko once again. I'm a Zongovation Hub.
The grand finale of the competition was graced by successful business people such as Sarkin Samarin Hausawa Ankara, Mai Martaba Alhaji Salisu Maude, the Deputy CEO of Zongo Development Fund, Baba Sadiq Yakubu, former CEO of 3 Music Network, Sadiq Abdullahi Abu, CEO of Izar Group, Rashida Sani Nasamu, among many others. The CEO of Zongovation Hub, Alhaji Mahmoud Jaja, told BEIN TV how successful the competition had been.
Thank you, Munche Kama, Alhamdulillah. Najidadi Susai, Kingan ko me ka fara, she ka samu supports along the way. Yau gashi mun fara mun ce mutane uku za mu cire. Mu ba su 10,000 Ghana cedis each, which is 30,000. Amma yau Zongo Development Fund sun zo sun support mu. Sun ce kaman all the 10 businesses na duka da su support su. Even more to the extent kaman the fourth and fifth winners na mun samu mun ba su 5,000 each, which is very laudable. So alhamdulillah ko meni in ka fara kadan kagan kaman yana grow. Inshallah muna duman season 2 should be massive. And with the support of BEIN Media, we should be able to reach every Zongo community. So alhamdulillah, Munche has been
Chairman of the event, Alhaji Salisu Maude, also lauded the efforts of Zongovation Hub in embarking on such an initiative.
Muna sa rai cewa zai je ko ina, wannan kuma shine na farko, amma idan ma'aikatan wayanda muka tallafa mawa muna fatan ko ɗaya ko biyu cikin su ya zama na yayi nasara, shi ma zai ƙara ba mu ƙwazo idan wani shekaran ya zo she mu faɗaɗa, she mu nemi masana'anta ƙanana irin haka wanda za mu tallafa mawa don su ma su samu su ci ma kansu buri, su samu su ciyar da iyalansu da sauran jama'a baki ɗaya.
Former CEO of 3 Music Network, Sadiq Abdullahi Abu, also applauded the organizers for putting such a productive initiative together.
It's a very good one. Organizers are soon kokari. Zongo nemo uri abu haka muke nema. Ida abu haka ngangana. Ina tanya asamu the entrepreneurs. Kode ke zongo nemo akwai traders, akwai entrepreneurs de I mean musamman. But it's also important kaman within the zamunga next facing ga. Muya muna create opportunities aka ganga matasa na haya suna tashi in terms of abin da suke so su yi towards entrepreneurship. So it's a very good one.
The Deputy CEO of Zongo Development Fund also underscored the need for entrepreneurs to be financially independent.
Zongo Development Fund, abin da ya kamata mu yi shi no suke yin nan. Don shi yau mun ce da ikon Allah mun ba su 10,000 game da wanga. Amma upon order su kawo proposals su mu da su mun yi kamar ma mun hada bayan su eso mu sponsor su samu office, eso mu collaborate mu sponsor aikin da duka za su yi, za mu partner mu yi together da ikon Allah.
Speaking on why BEIN TV partnered Zongovation Hub in this initiative, the general manager of BEIN TV, Suwad Yakubu, indicated that the aim of the program was in line with the Zongo development agenda, which the media house fully supports.
So I'm calling for support the local development agenda. And also, this is an idea that the local people have. You can only support them. The team management was really wow. Every week to see how capable, how determined the employee is to bring out the best stereotypes in character. And so finally, is ever ready and supportive in this cause. I'd like
Floodwaters from Densu and other tributaries in the eastern region have displaced over 2,000 residents of Nsawam, with the Zongo communities being the worst affected. The rains, which started on Saturday through to Sunday, caused the river Densu to overflow its banks, forcing residents in the area to abandon their houses, livestock and other properties.
Areas affected by the floods include Aduejiri, Jankrum, Lante, Okumbeyeye, Oreku, the Lorry Station area. The Zongo community was the worst hit among the areas affected by the floods. The rains, which started on Saturday, October 1st through to Sunday, October 2nd, 2022, caused the River Denso to overflow its banks, causing residents in the area to abandon their houses, livestock, and other properties. Some residents spoke to Dakin LABARAI of BEIN TV.
Kan wata muna nan abin da tun jiya da dare muka ga alama kamar ruwa ya fara shigo mana. Muka tashi da safin da ruwa ya ci ruwa duka ga gobara mu taba gani ba ni shekaru kamar wurin 50 nan da ya wuce mu taba gani wanga shi ne yau muka gan shi cikin ruwa duka ruwa ya ci koyina yanzu ba mutane su kowa ya fito abin da cikin dakunan shi muna waje ne ka gani ma na fito da cikin haka nan muna addu'a ruwan nan abin da ya muna sauki ya koma kasa.
Ruwa na zuwa maki ya fara gaba kwana uku kenan ita zuwa kadan jiya da dare karfe 2 yana mai ya aka yi ruwa daga kudu sosai yana mashi ya kai nan ga na zai shiga ya tada mu ya shiga gidaje duka sarkin samari gidan shi ya cika gidan annafi mai bawa ya cika gidan su ya ce zuwa sarkin gawo duka gidan laifin duka ruwan duka ya shiga wuri.
Allah mun shiga cikin jarabta yau ga irin jarabtan da Allah ya jarabce mu da shi na ambaliyan ruwa to muna gode ma Allah yana min kaduwa nan ganga duka kaga nan ga duka ruwan kenan a zuwa nan duka ruwan nan kenan zuwa nan ainihin dan sun ke ga in ka duwa nan ganga dan sun kenan ko da ke ita ce ya tsare in ka je
The Health Promotion Unit and Welfare Clinic at Medina Polyclinic, Kekele Hospital, has launched the Breast Cancer Awareness Month on Monday, 3rd October 2022. At the forecourt of the hospital, the event marks the start of a series of activities targeted at creating breast cancer awareness every month in the month of October, which has been designated as World Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
The Health Promotion Unit and Welfare Clinic at the Medina Polyclinic, Kenkele Hospital, has launched the Breast Cancer Awareness Month on Monday, October 3, 2022, at the forecourt of the hospital. The event marks the start of a series of activities targeted at creating breast cancer awareness every year in the month of October, which has been designated as World Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Also known as Pink October, people around the world adopt the pink color and display a pink ribbon to raise awareness about breast health and the importance of screening for the early diagnosis of breast cancer, now the most commonly diagnosed cancer globally. Present at the launch were the Municipal Coordinating Director, Madam Abina Kisiwa, the Municipal Health Director, Dr. Mrs. Priscilla Enimapoku, who also chaired the occasion, officials of the Municipal Assembly, health professionals, and some residents. In her speech, Madam Abina Kisiwa encouraged women and those who are at risk to take advantage of the activities in the month of October and have their breast examined for early detection to prevent the worst from happening.
It's important that I believe there to be continuous. We are enjoying the month of October, but October 12 year, we take advantage of it and ensure that every breast, if you have a breast, it will be examined. It will have a breast, it will be examined. 2 weeks ago, our program being the Women's Day was sorry, and if I go very here, I have heard 6 years ago. Now we have breast cancer. Or what you track the breast and she has the life. In as much as we are talking about early detection, sadly, if we are now for early, unfortunately, you've been diagnosed. ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ outcast yɛyi wafiase wafi nipa mu wonka nipa ho yɛsrɛ wo and even in the midst of that one ɔde akɔ n'anim ɛma she said very very big woman in society.
On her part, the municipal health director took her audience through some education and touted the improvement in the management of cancer and advised constant examination of the breast by those at high risk is the surest way for early detection. She added, between 2019 and 2022, the total of 44 breast cancer cases have been recorded at the Kenkele Park alone. As part of the breast cancer awareness campaign, the Kenkele Hospital will carry out free breast cancer screening throughout the month of October.
And so far, between 2019 to date, we have total number of breast cancer cases in our hospital about 44. The evening work at that. I shall go for fear when you are kind. Your mama, you know, make a term say 44. But very significant. How many of them are? How many of them are surviving in my shipping? I didn't I estimate it wrong. The room. No, baby, I fight breast cancer month very seriously. There can I say this month, the whole month is breast cancer month. One day, so it's not baby, it should be
A wani bangare na gangamin wayar da kan cutar kansar nono, asibitin Madina Polyclinic zai gudanar da gwajin cutar kansar nono a kyauta a duk watan Oktoba.
Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has explained that the decision to undertake arguably the largest investment in the country, the healthcare system Agenda 111, arose from the government's determination to close the gaping lack of access to healthcare facilities, especially in remote areas of the country. Inspecting the progress of work in one of the dozens of new hospitals under constructions across the country at Bunkrubu in the Northeast region on Tuesday, 4th October 2022, Dr. Bawumia said this was the first time a concerted effort has been made to ensure that every Ghanaian, irrespective of where they live, have access to quality health facility within a relatively short distance. The Agenda 111 project involved the construction and upgrading of 101 district hospitals, the construction of 6 regional hospitals in the newly created regions, 2 specialized hospitals in the middle and northern belts, as well as a regional hospital in the western region, and renovation of the Ifya Nkwanta regional hospitals. Officials of the Ministry of Health says the project, when completed, will significantly deepen the delivery of quality health care at the district level and boost access to healthcare services for all citizens towards ensuring the attainment of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 3. The Vice President had earlier inspected ongoing works at Sabluku and Yendi, both in the northern region, as part of the first leg of his working visit to the 5 northern regions of Ghana. He was accompanied by Dr. Anthony Insia Asari, Presidential Advisor on Health, Honorable Ambrose Dewi, Minister for Interior, and other government officials. And to our last story, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Petroleum Authority, Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, has said liquefied petroleum gas as the main source of cooking fuel rose from 24.5% in 2017 to 36.9% in 2021. Speaking at the 3rd West African LPG Conference and Expo under the theme towards making LPG the clean fuel of West Africa, Mr. Mustafa Hamid said the objective of the government was to ensure at least 50% penetration by 2050. According to him, the increase in the adoption rate of gas as the main source of cooking fuel is a result of regulatory interventions focused on rural LPG promotions to distribute free cylinders, intensified public education on safe usage of LPG, infrastructural development, improvement in supply and distribution, and LPG pricing structure. Speaking on the 3rd West Africa LPG Conference and Expo on the theme towards making LPG the clean fuel of West Africa, the NPA boss said the objective of the government is to ensure at least 50% penetration by 2050. Dr. Abdul Hamid said even though Ghana had made gains in LPG consumptions over the past 5 years, some challenges have threatened the sustainability of the LPG market in Ghana. For his part, the Minister of Energy, Mr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, said the LPG industry presents an attractive solution to leverage the shift to cleaner energy source while promoting Africa's industrialization agenda. For you this weekend. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. For more breaking news and latest stories, log on to our website www.beinamultimedia.com. Many thanks for watching.